Hey, welcome to the Annabelization Podcast here today with Ezgi, who is another amazing performer at Women on Stage. I invited her today at Extase, a venue where we do everything. And guess what? She brought me a cake. Ezgi, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I've never had a sprungly cake. As a
I
gift.
always bring sprung.
Oh.
You should invite me more.
Yes,
Yeah.
First of all, I will. And also, if you bring cakes to everybody, wow. I mean, you're so generous.
Thank you.
So, welcome to the podcast. We're going to have some really fun discussions today. I really wanted to dig a bit deeper about you as an artist because you played in a duo at Women on Stage and it was so beautiful. And I know you're Turkish from origin, and you have this mesmerizing and mysterious instrument that I don't understand. So I think we're in for a really good episode, and I can't wait to ask you lots of questions.
Let's see.
So, first question, Ezgi. What is this instrument? Where does it come from? And how did you start playing it?
This is Yaylı Tambur, or how we call it in German, Tambur, because it is played with a bow. Originally, when you say tambur, it is played like this. So, I wouldn't say like guitar, but it is without bow. And this is another instrument that is generated from the original one. Just with bow, and of course changing the structure of the instrument a bit so that you can use bow on it. I already said it is Turkish, right?
Yes.
And it is quite a long time that I am playing. Should I say?
Yes. You should say.
It is close to
It's not your birthday.
No, but you can understand it. It is close to 30 years.
Oh, wow.
28.
Well, so you started playing it when you were born,
Yeah,
right?
I was just born with tambur in my hands.
Exactly. And it grew with you.
Yes,
right?
of
So
course.
at first it was small and now...
Yeah, we are almost at the same height. Not much difference. Yeah, you are right. I have never thought like this. So
Amazing.
it is around 28 years, but it is not my first instrument. I was playing something else before. It is the last one that I stayed with.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for that description. I mean, I've never actually seen an instrument like this before. And so where are you from in Turkey? And maybe can you explain a little bit to us, you know, how did you start music? How did you start playing this when you were born?
Almost. I'm from Samsun. Samsun is a city in the north of Turkey, just on the Black Sea region, on the coast. In my family, my father plays music. He plays oud and bağlama, not professionally, but I think almost every day there was someone playing in our home. So me and my brother, we grew up by just listening. But what was effective was that I was never forced to play something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't play.
Exactly.
I know this. I mean, now there are these people sending their kids to play piano, forcing to do something, and it doesn't work most of the time. And I'm sure it wouldn't either work for me. The good thing is that we had a set of instruments at home. My father was collecting, so there was accordion, kanun, oud, tambur, violin, kemancha, anything, I would say. I mean, it was, I think, around 30, maybe 35.
Wow, that is such a musical household.
Yeah, there was a corner in the living room full of instruments, so it was like a toy for us to take one of them and try playing. Even accordion, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, because I can't carry it, I was holding on the floor and just trying to play. Yeah. But then I started with bağlama. Bağlama is another very traditional instrument, without bow this time. And I took some private lessons to learn also how to read the music, not only to play. And it is around, I think, 6 or 7 years old when I started to school. I started to also take music lessons. And also joined some choirs. And the fun thing is that the choir, I mean, the first 1-2 years it was with the kids, but then we switched to the ones with adults. So
Oh.
I was playing for people over maybe 50, 60 years old that I was very happy with.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was a bit interesting.
But so it meant that from a very young age you were already practicing performing in front of older people and having the look, you know?
Yes, that's why I feel lucky. But it is open to discussion. I mean, to be in that situation in such a young age, because you are also playing very sad songs.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't translate all the lyrics now, but they are really sad. And as a kid, when you played, I don't know in which mood I was. I think I didn't think at all. I just played.
Yeah, yeah.
If you think,
I mean, I feel like it would really impact your childhood, though.
I think so.
Well, look at how happy she is. So clearly, it hasn't impacted you negatively.
I hope it is in a good direction, but yeah.
Or sometimes it's the opposite, you know. Sometimes when you meet people who are so fun and outgoing, then it's actually because they went through hard things in life and they decide they want to be fun and positive.
Yeah, I don't want to say I went through hard things because they are always harder. But
yeah.
My life was good, but in that sense, I mean, you are playing very melancholic music at the age of 7. You are even singing in like primary school when all the kids were singing pop music. I was singing Turkish classical music that says I lost my love. What will I mean, it is too much for a kid, but good. I am happy. I would do it again.
Okay. Wow, I had no idea that in Turkey that you did so much melancholic music since a young age. And so did you graduate all these levels of music school and then go to conservatoire, or?
I didn't go to a music school. It was all private lessons next to the normal, how to say it? No, regular one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was always there, like I was playing 3-4 days per week. Doesn't matter, I mean, if I have an exam or something else, just because I loved it, I was doing a lot.
And so, can you try and remember why you picked this instrument and what it made you feel that you love so much? Because you still play it 30 years later. I mean, that's longer than me.
Okay.
I mean, it's beautiful, you know, to have a relationship that long with an instrument. It's incredible.
I love it a lot. After I was playing bağlama, then I switched to kemancha, which is another instrument that we play with bow. I also played for you remember, maybe the small one.
Yeah.
Same instrument, but a bit smaller in size. One day, a teacher who taught me how to play this just came with this instrument. Not exactly this one. It was another tambur of mine, which is now at home. It is retired. He came and he just told me, Ezgi, try it. And I tried. I mean, because I know how to play bağlama, it is exactly like you hold it and you play. And from kemancha, I know how to use the bow. So basically, more or less, when you combine these two, it becomes this instrument. So it is for him, it was surprising that I could play something when I first tried. For me, I was expecting. Then he just gave me his instrument as a gift.
Oh, wow.
And this instrument was already over, I don't know, 50, 60 years old. And it was played for a very famous Turkish musician, Zeki Müren, because they were friends.
Okay.
And that's why the instrument is still at home.
Wow.
Because
it's not this one.
Not this one.
It's the one at home that's retired.
Yes, I needed to replace it because of the performance issues.
Yeah, of course.
Then I just continued because once I heard the sound, I just couldn't play something else.
And so, yeah, what is it that makes you? What does it make you feel?
It is sad.
I
love to be sad.
Ezgi reconnects with her child. You know how everyone these days is like, listen to your inner child. You know, your dreams. Go get your dreams from that little girl inside of you.
I never thought like this. Now you are my psychiatrist, maybe.
No, but you know, it's like in the
I know.
everyone's like, listen to your inner child, and
then it is what happens.
Yeah, but so because you enjoy this feeling sad with the instrument.
Yes. Melancholy.
Yeah, and tell us more. Like, okay, it's sad.
I don't have memories. It doesn't remind me anything, but just listening is. I don't. Somehow I like. I mean.
Yeah, you like it.
Yes.
But it must be so many layers, right? It reminds you of home. It reminds you of.
Even when I was at home, I don't know what it really reminds me.
Okay.
Like, yeah, maybe now, yes. I mean, for this case, after I moved to Switzerland, of course, there is a connection. But I can't really relate it to something when I was in. Maybe it is because there were mostly old people around, and this is type of the music that they mostly listen. So I was more prone to love that kind of music than pop or some other stuff.
True. Have you tried playing in the Altersheims?
No, not yet.
You see?
Not yet, but why
You
not?
should. I have.
But sometimes I feel very sad because sometimes I play and people start crying. And then
That's beautiful,
it
Ezgi.
is both beautiful and it is a bit. I feel bad. I had to apologize somehow.
Yeah. Well,
but
you can
inside
always buy
I am
them,
happy.
You can buy them a springly cake and then they'll forgive you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will help, of course.
Okay, so you haven't tried Altersheims yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But this is really leading perfectly into my next question. I always like to ask artists how they use music as a tool in their life and how, like, what are you trying to convey to your audience? Aside from making them cry, what do you try to share with them with this beautiful instrument?
At least to me it brings some peace. Like when I listen to it, I feel like, I wouldn't call it like meditated, but you just relax, and it doesn't make someone think like something that makes you really uncomfortable or bothered or tired, but it just relaxes you. And I mean, I am sure it also brings some memories depending on the people. It changes from people to people.
True.
So, I mean.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Do you also compose yourself?
I do, but no one knows. Because I don't like my own.
Really?
It takes quite a lot of time to like the stuff that I am doing.
Oh man, I wish you would play something for me that is yours.
One
it would
day.
be way more
One
special
day.
for the fans.
Yeah, one day maybe.
Okay, yeah. And so when you write on this instrument, I have no idea how it works, right? So is it like a normal instrument where you have, your keys, key of C, key of D, or is it different? Because
it's different.
It's different. Is it kind of like how in India it's with ragas and it's completely different, like that different, or tell us?
I can't tell about this Indian type of music, but at least compared to Western, I mean, it is very different.
Can you try and give us a summary, like for someone who doesn't know anything about it?
First of all, the structure is different, like how to call it, mathematics of the music, let's say. So how you distribute one octave is I mean, in Western music it is 12 equal semitones.
Yes.
But here in the, I wouldn't call it Turkish music because it is also Ottoman music and Eastern, that's a region. So like there are much more intervals compared to the Western music. Like in one tone, for example, for Western there is one sharp, right? But in the Makam music, I would call it Makam, not Turkish or Ottoman.
Okay, Makam.
Yes. One tone is divided into 9 commas, 9 intervals. So there are different types of sharp and bemol.
Wow.
So when you say sharp, it is not one sharp. You have to specify which one. So there are much more combinations that you can do. And makam, when you say makam, you imply a scale, but not only a scale. Like on which notes you are playing, in which direction you are going, what is your final note, where do you stay more. I mean, there is also the theory behind. But it is for me it is what makes it beautiful and a bit difficult. And with the rules, it is a bit more easier to compose something, I would say.
And would you say you have a lot of room for improvising on this instrument?
Yeah.
Or,
Yes. But for example, you say that you are improvising in Hijaz Makam, then you know which notes you are using, where you use sharp, where you will stay more, where you will end, things like that. So
what was that style? Hijaz Makam?
Hijaz is kind of a makam.
Okay, so what is a makam?
Makam is kind of a scale.
Okay.
But not only a scale.
Yeah.
So you imagine from an octave, like one octave. But you, for example, use do diez, si bemol. But this diez is not a diez. We know there are also types of these different commas, different intervals. So you specify this. For example, you say that you will stay on re note more. You will end with la. There are rules for all the makams, and this is what the makam is.
Okay, yeah, but you know this does sound kind of similar to the raga system.
Maybe.
Because every raga has different tones that you're allowed to.
So this time raga
to
corresponds to makam, but they have different names.
I don't know it enough.
I don't know.
I don't know enough about the raga system. When I was in India, I didn't study it, but it sounds more similar to that concept of thinking about music than the Western.
Yeah,
for sure. At least. Yeah. Wow, that's really fascinating. Do you want to share with us one of your compositions?
Not a composition, but I can show something in Hijaz.
Ezgi, thank you. That was really beautiful, as I remembered in Women on Stage. And I know you can go on forever with these sort of melodies.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen some videos of you on social media playing to all these different animals, and I wanted to ask you.
I was waiting for this one. Yes.
She knows. And the last one you posted was playing to pigs.
Yes.
And so super sweet, super peaceful. I wanted to know how come? What was your idea behind, let's go play some sad music to these pigs?
I am thinking now how I started. At least here, I started with alpacas. Then I found some sheep, and the last one was pigs.
Yeah.
And next week, I found some horses.
Yes, I love horses.
And with cows. How can't I play for cows in Switzerland?
Yeah. How come you haven't played for cows yet? I have played for cows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
It's like I posted a while ago.
Okay, I need to check. I don't know why I started. I just played once to see what alpacas were doing. And somehow they just started to sit around me, and to me they were listening. I don't know, maybe they were sleeping, but the eyes were open. I checked. And then I wanted to see how different animals react. At least my cat doesn't like. The one at home doesn't like. All the rest loves it, I guess. Then I'm doing it for a while, and somehow after I visited some farms that are actually taking care of rescued animals, I started to be interested in making it kind of a project, but mostly for myself now, because I enjoy. I don't have any other purpose from this. I just want to meet some people who are doing this like saving animals, and if I can somehow do something for them, I'm just happy. In any case, I would be very happy to be next to these animals, even if I don't play. But then I thought about it, and I remembered that I was also playing for my chickens when I was around 10 years old, but without thinking. I mean, I didn't have a purpose.
Okay, so maybe, I mean, I understand why you play for animals. I love animals. I used to have a dog and I used to sing for him all the time.
I never tried this, but with the cat, my experience is not good.
And now the real question, do you prefer playing for animals or for people?
Should I say what I should say? Or
No, you should say what you really believe, you know?
I prefer the animals.
Yeah,
Yes.
not surprising.
Unfortunately.
And why?
I think the question goes to which one do you love more? I think,
Oh, wow.
unfortunately,
Okay.
I love animals more.
Yeah, well, it's nice. It's nice to meet another animal lover. I think my last question for you would be, in those 30 years of playing this instrument, did you ever have a moment where you decided you couldn't play anymore, you wanted to quit because you got angry, or you know, because it feels like it's not just an instrument, right? It's a bit of almost like a relationship with the person, the relationship with the instrument. So I want you to tell me the drama.
Okay, if it was my only job that I am earning from, maybe I would think like this. But for me, it is something that I love. I just can't give up doing it just because I am angry with someone or I'm angry with something. It is, I mean, above these things, like I can't be angry with my instrument. So there is no reason for me to quit playing.
Yeah.
That's why I never thought about it. But yeah, of course, if you mean like having problem with people that you work with and just being annoyed to continue playing with them.
With them?
Yes.
But not with yourself?
There are this kind of memories for sure, but I have nothing to do with quitting totally playing.
But that's amazing. I mean, to me, that's the biggest mark that you and that instrument are meant to be together. Because there's no doubt. You're aligned with it.
I hope it is happy too, but I'm very happy to play.
I thought he looked really happy when you were playing. He was like,
thank you.
So thank you so much, Ezgi, for coming
for
to
inviting
this space. I put the little stars up for you because you are a star.
Not me.
I know. What the?
Thank you.
And thank you so much again. And it was really beautiful. And I loved hearing more about your story. And I'm sure that the audience will also be really happy to know who is Ezgi.
I try to limit myself.
Ciao. Thank you so much.